Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe so you can stay on top of all those new videos. We are officially living in our new house and we're so happy here. It's been so fun, like getting everything set up in a new place. We have rooms that we didn't have before, like we have a laundry room. It's little, but we have one, and a garage, and it's just like, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. So we haven't done like a whole lot of the like big projects yet. I've done a couple of things in the garage. It's been mostly a point of like getting it cleaned out. I think last time we were here, like last time I did an update, it was a little after the garage sale, so it was still pretty messy. But shortly after the garage sale was over, we got it all cleared out. There's a couple things that are still in there that I want to sell. I just haven't had the chance to like list them on like Facebook Market and things like that. But for the most part, the garage is looking much better. I even did my first workout in there last week because the gym is going to be like a workout space, like a gym for Gerald and I. Our exercise equipment started to take over the like living room in our apartment. So we're really excited that we're going to be able to do all of our exercise in the garage. And it stays really nice and cool in there. It's been really hot where I live lately, but the garage, for some reason, I think because we're built on a concrete slab, it stays really cool like in the garage. Even if it's like hot outside, I'll open the garage and come in, it's like way cooler. Our lease is up on our apartment in a couple days, and we worked out a good deal where my brother-in-law, Gerald's brother, has been staying there. He normally lives with his parents, so it's been nice for him to like get some space from them. Like it's a full house over there. So he's been enjoying some alone time in our old apartment in exchange for painting. We asked him to paint for us, but I mean, we're helping too, but it's a nice deal because we can give him like a place to hang out for a while and have like a mini vacation while we're benefiting because we have someone to help us paint. So that's been really great, and he helped us move too. Moving day was chaotic. The only other time I've ever moved in my entire life was when I moved from my parents' house to my apartment. So I only had like one bedroom's worth of stuff to move. Like I didn't have a whole house of things to move. So Gerald and I were honestly kind of shocked how much stuff we have, like how much we've accumulated, because like we used to look around and be like, moving won't be hard, we don't have that much stuff, especially like the big stuff. Like we were like, oh, we don't have a lot of big stuff. So me and my mom spent like the whole week bringing over like anything that would fit in my dad's SUV. So she borrowed that, and we brought over like my tea shelves, our living room shelves, a couple things. Then Gerald and I were bringing over little things, but the move was still like really stressful. Unfortunately, my dining table got very badly scratched, so I will be eventually refinishing that. The glass broke on one of my pictures that we hang on the wall. It was my Little Mermaid poster. So at least it was just like, it's just the frame, so I'm able to replace that. Right now, it's still kind of messy. We have no place to like put our clothes because the closet is just empty right now. It's just like bare walls, like there's no hanging space or anything. But we do have like other closets, so we got our stuff in there. I'm really struggling with like how much stuff I have for Poshmark. I sell on Poshmark. I'm actually a Posh ambassador, even though I never like do the campaigns. I'm like the worst Posh ambassador ever, but I just have like way too much clothing that I'm selling. And I did do like trips to like Plato's, and they took literally 0 things, which was disappointing. But there's like Plato's Closet's like sister brand, Clothes Mentor. It's like an adult resale store. They took kind of a lot, but still just like it doesn't scratch the surface of what I have. So this house is bigger than our apartment, but not like a whole lot bigger. And one of the things that is sort of downsized is our office closet. Our office closet in our old apartment was like the whole length of the wall. It was some really nice like storage space because it was like a 2 2-bedroom apartment, whereas this house is technically 1 bedroom, 2 bath, and a den. The office is not like considered a full bedroom, but I mean, I definitely think it could be. Like it has a closet, but it's just not as big as the closet in our 2nd bedroom / office from our old house. So I think like that's how I make my money really, from like resale. That's where I'd say the bulk of my money comes from. I think I do better though on like Facebook Market with like furniture items, like bigger items. So I don't know, like I like selling on Poshmark, but right now I feel like it's a little out of control. Like I've accumulated too much and haven't been selling as fast as I'm accumulating. So I think I'm gonna have to go through and just get rid of some. All of our Disney plushies, with the exception of just a couple, we have hidden right now at my parents' house. If they find out that we're storing them there, they'd probably be mad. But they're, yeah, all our Disney plushies are at my parents' house right now. So we're gonna have to bring those over. A little overwhelmed, you know, it's like, it's been a week that we've been here right now, and it's just still like kind of crazy in here. Ooh, another exciting thing. My dad surprised us on our closing day. He said like, do you mind if I stop in your house and drop off some lunch for you guys? And he went and got like my favorite sub sandwiches, which was really great. He stopped by when we weren't here and decorated our back porch for us and put up some lights and some like greenery, and he bought me a fern, which is really exciting. I am becoming one of those like plant millennials, like one of those plant people. I have bought, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I just bought a small monstera, which I'll show you. But overall, it's going really well. And this is sort of version 1 of our new house. Like this is, everything's here. We still have to organize and find homes for everything. I still have to build a pantry. I took all the shelves out of the pantry because they were like rusty. It was like the wire shelves and they just like looked really bad. So I like ripped them all out, not thinking how difficult it was going to be to build new shelves because it's a weird shaped space, our pantry. So that'll be fun. But this is like, yeah, this is version 1. Our things are here, but it hasn't reached its final form. There's still like all the projects I want to do that I'm really excited about. But for now, it's like all the lights are in, like the light fixtures. I love them. I love the ones we picked, and our shelves are here. Everything's here. So now it's just a matter of like getting into it and like doing the projects. So let's go ahead and take a look at our new house version 1. Let's start in the laundry room as per usual. I have a little setup going here. Oh, we put up this Little Mermaid wall art, which I love. It really like brightens it up in here, and I still love the yellow. That is our new detergent. It's green and not yellow like the old one. And then this is like overloaded with bags right now. We got to come up with a better system, but I always hang my purse here and I keep like everything in my purse. Like I don't come inside and like throw my sunglasses somewhere and throw my keys somewhere else. I've been really good about putting them in my purse and hanging my purse here. So I can finally show you guys the garage. It still is, you know, a garage, but we're getting there. We have this little Mickey mat that I love. I think I'm gonna sell this elliptical machine. We bought it on Facebook Market, but then like 2 weeks later, we found this one. Someone was getting rid of it at our old apartment, and we like this one better. So I think I'm gonna list this one for sale soon. But this is our garage. It's a 1-car garage, but I have been using it as a gym mostly. I have my yoga mat, we have a weight bench, I have my Bosu, and then when I work out, I set my laptop here so I can watch videos. And these are some of the cabinets we removed from the kitchen, and I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna do with any of them. I think this one, if I could, I'd like to put it in the laundry room. I think that would be great for some like closed off storage so everything's not visible. But I still have like a little workbench set up because me and my dad have been doing a lot of work out here. I also have wood over there, extra wood, and like my ladder and things. and I still have a shelf there, but all these shelves are going to come down. I'd still like a pegboard, but maybe a different one. There was a shelf here, but I took it down. I was able to clear it off. And I just have like bins and containers over here and like boxes and things still from the move that I'm like sort of deciding if I want to keep and finding places for. This is one of the mirrored doors from our closet. We took it off so we could get in and out of there easier for like working on stuff. I'm going to move it like, I think probably along this wall once I remove these shelves. And it's going to be like a gym. Like I'm gonna put both of the mirrors like next to each other. So it's like a wall of mirrors. And up here, like it's still a mess. Like I cannot wait till I get like everything organized. I have this shelf with a bunch of stuff on it. I found this at our old apartment. Someone was getting rid of it and I like just can't part with it. I need to clean it and list it, like sell it. Hopefully soon I can find time for that. Our garbage cans, our garage door. So I got a lot of plans for this garage. Oh, and look at this spooky boy. I found him at Goodwill. I always wanted one of these. And he was originally from TJ Maxx. Like he still has the sticker, like part of the sticker on him. I'm so happy I finally have a yoga skeleton. I can't wait to decorate for Halloween. And my deadline to like do this garage, like get it organized and get it done is Halloween, because that's when I'm gonna start having to like put away holiday things. So I want to be able to be organized and put everything like in bins and like where it's going to live for the rest of the year. So that is, that's my deadline there. Then here I just have some like spillover of food. This was our panic buy during the pandemic, was a ton of these Annie's mac and cheeses, and we still have a lot. And then back through here, it's not perfectly clean, but it's pretty clean. This is my kitchen. I'm obsessed with my beautiful kitchen. I love it so much. Like having this big white kitchen just like fills my heart with joy to the point where like sometimes I like cry tears of joy about how much like I love cooking in this kitchen. So I have just like some things that are gonna go in the pantry. Like I have potatoes. I bought these at Costco. So I have like 5 pounds of potatoes. I have onions, grains and things. These aren't like super organized yet, but I did get like a nice extendable spice rack. I even have some of our like canned goods. Once the pantry is set up, that'll be probably in there. My pink toaster, which is like one of my absolute pride and joys. And then this way we have our fridge, got some of our appliances up there. We put a bunch of pictures and things on there. Here's me and my dad when I was little. Me and Gerald. This is my little brother and his picture was already here from my grandparents, but my dog, my Ziggy, who I miss, who I wish was here to enjoy this house with us. We got this little step stool because the cabinets do go up like really high and we can't reach at the top because we're kind of short. Oh, I did replace the knobs. I painted them and they don't look great. Like I don't love them, but until like maybe for Christmas or something, I'll ask for some replacement knobs, like some cooler ones. But for now, I think they look pretty good. They're not like a yellowy gold anymore. Countertop, still planning to replace it eventually. Got a new garbage can, very exciting. This is our recycle bin for now. And here's our pantry. We don't have shelves in it right now because the shelves were like metal ones, like the wire ones, and they were like rusty. So I had to pull them out before they painted and I need to replace them. But this pantry is a weird shape. I can't just like take the measurements and just, you know, make a shelf, like a rectangular shelf. It's like this weird triangular shape on the side. So it's gonna be a project to make like wooden shelves for here. But for now we just have this little unit that we got at Costco and it's just holding like some of our food, but this is going to be a project that I'm going to do hopefully soon. Have my tea kettle, some of our utensils, my like spoons and things, coffee grinder, espresso machine. Gerald's going to get mad if I don't take this out because I made espresso and sometimes I forget and I leave it like all day. Here is my little baking cart. This is not its permanent state. I want to clear everything off of it and make it like cute. I have my mixer, which I love, and you know, a couple things I like. I have my rolling pin, my marble rolling pin. I like these cups, but I don't like them full of stuff like this. So it's messy, but again, like once the pantry is ready, these things will have a better home there, I think. Here is my tea wall. I love how I organized it this time. I did like all pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So the whole wall is like a rainbow gradient and not just like the one rainbow shelf. Here's my table. Here is the scene of the accident. This is the scratch on my table. I was like devastated when I saw this when we were moving. I was so upset. I think we're gonna have to refinish the whole table, to be honest. But also if you look at the table, like this middle piece is removable. And a lot of the time in our apartment, we didn't have this part in. So the outside pieces are like a different color than the middle piece. So I guess I'm trying to sort of like see the silver lining. We'll refinish the table and it'll all match and that'll be good. Our couch, all our plushies on there. We have some ottomans because we like to put up our feet. There's a TV. This was my grandpa's TV that he didn't take to Florida, and like we already had a TV, so we're thinking when Gerald's brother moves out of his parents' house, we'll give it to him. But I don't really know. We're gonna have to see, but we gotta find a place for it till then. I still love our curtains. We have this little shelf here, one of the first things we brought here with some of our Disney stuff. And a little friend. I feel like my grandma has been showing up in the form of a cardinal for us. Like I'll see cardinals outside and I think it's like a message from her. And I found this in her things. Like she had this Christmas like potpourri stuff. And the first time I like looked at it, I put it out at the garage sale that we had and I didn't see this little cardinal guy. But then like when I was getting ready to do all the donations, I looked and I saw a cardinal and I was like, oh my God, it's her. We did set up our outside and I love the way it looks. That white chair we have to get rid of. My pink poinsettia I don't think is gonna make it, so I put her outside to try to get some sun. This chair is going to, these were my parents from the 80s actually. Like they've been here since like my grandparents even lived here, so those are very old and I think I'm gonna sell them because they're not bad, we just don't need them. My dad got me that palm plant, like that little spiky guy, and I love him. And then I have my pepper plant who I thought was dying but he came back to life. Our grill that we don't know how to use, so we haven't used it yet. Hopefully one of our dads or something will come over and show us. My dad put this fern and he put up some lights for us. There were birds' nests on both sides here and the last bird just left like 2 days ago and I was so sad to see him go. And then coming back this way, our coffee table, there's not much on it right now and I like that. So if we look this way towards my TV, you see that I've decorated my shelves differently than I did at the apartment. I got my TV, my regular TV stand. I have my little cherry blossoms back there peeking out. But I haven't really got around to like fully decorating these shelves. I still have my little pup on the bottom shelf, keep him close to me at all times. Disney snow globe. This lady is new. My grandma, when she lived here, had this like beautiful like china cabinet thing here, or curio, and it had a lot of different like unique things in it, including this snow globe and some other cards and things she'd collected. And there was this beautiful like figurine. She was bigger than this, but it was like this retro vintage swimming lady. And after my grandma passed away, my mom and her sister were talking and her sister said, okay, what do you guys want from the curio? Can we take some stuff? And my mom said, yeah, the only thing that Dana would like is the swimming lady. Take whatever else you want, but if you don't mind, she'd really like that. It's her style. And of course, they took the swimming lady. She said like, oh, she's not anything expensive. She was just from like a bath shop, like as if that was why I'd want it, like that it was like something expensive. And she took it. She took my swimming lady. So I did not get to have that, but that's okay. Cause like you know, looking back, I have literally the house, and I have so much of my grandma always with me in my heart, no matter what. But I just found this beautiful swimming lady at TJ Maxx, or no, at Home Goods. And she has the same vibe. She's a little smaller. The other lady was sitting, but I really liked this pose. There was a sitting swimming lady that was probably more similar, but I decided to go with this one. So I have my own swimming lady, and my grandma would want me to have my own swimming lady, so I'm so happy she's here. And then this is a jade plant. We have named him Neville after Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter, and we got him like right before we moved, and he's doing pretty good. This was my grandma's, this Prada box, and then this was hers as well, this Disney snow globe with the castle. And then this was my wedding tiara. Gerald's grandma gave us this bamboo plant for good luck and to attract money the day we moved in. And we were like, okay, what will we name this plant? And my 8-year-old sister-in-law suggested kelp. So this plant's name is kelp, the bamboo plant. And then over here, I have my Ariel that Gerald and I painted one Valentine's Day. An aloe plant, which has grown a new finger. I got this at Trader Joe's, and I was planning to like use it, you know, like cut it and use it on my face, but I like feel bad cutting it, like to use on my skin as skincare. This plant I've had for a while. Gerald got me it for Valentine's Day one year, so I call him Valentine, especially because of the heart-shaped leaves. It's supposed to have like these flowers that have these like long pieces that come out of it, but since the original ones like died, I never have got new ones. But I do have lots of leaves, and there's always more growing. I think that right there is another leaf growing, and I just absolutely love it. Here's some random Disney stuff. Pinocchio snow globe. These plants are fake. This was my grandma's. And here's my poinsettia from like 2 Christmases ago. And this figurine of Gerald and I. It's 2 wedding skeletons. And up there I have a fake plant that was my centerpiece for my bridal shower, one of the centerpieces. And this beautiful boy, his name is Chief. I found him on Facebook Market. He is a Monstera Philodendra, I think is the way you say it, but he has these big, gorgeous, fun leaves, and he is growing a new one. It's pointy right now. I call it his unicorn horn, but I can't wait till it unfurls so I could see what it looks like. I love how new leaves are like shiny. Like this leaf is pretty new, and look how like glossy and shiny it is compared to like the more established leaves. We've set up our little entryway. I have a hat on the door. Gerald put up this mirror. We have our little entryway cabinet thing and our picnic basket. These are some of the things Marquita brought us when she did our house cleansing. And this is my spray bottle of Florida water. I love just being able to grab it whenever I need like a refresh. Some wedding pictures. This was our signature drink at our wedding named after my dog. This coat closet right now is full of our regular clothes because our closet isn't done, so it's crazy in there. I cannot wait to finish the closet. On this side, we have like a coat rack where we have hats and bags, and one of our wedding pictures, us on the carriage. And I didn't even show the light fixtures. So you saw this one, the Sputnik one, I think it's called, where it's like all these like tentacles, like it's like a sunburst. But this one we call the moon because it's just like a really simple, minimalist kind of light ball. Looks like a full moon. And then this guy, I might have to turn it off to show you guys. This one has like 4 of those balls, so I guess the theme is balls. But it's a gold fixture with like 4 lights on it, so it's really nice and bright, which is great for the kitchen because we need a lot of light to make some good meals in here. Here's our hallway. Everything is all white and pretty. We have hung up some of our artwork. So we have our Disney 25th anniversary poster from when I was little. Our Mickey and Minnie in a vintage car. Some of our wedding photos. And an old picture of me when I was little right above our bedroom door. And here we have our full-length mirror. It's nice because if we take a picture out here, like the background is just like a white door. So it actually looks really good for like selfies. But I am going to be moving it into the closet once the closet is like ready to go. I think we're gonna just load this up with pictures, like just put a bunch of pictures here, like art and stuff, and just make it feel like almost like a gallery wall or a museum. Our linen closet, I feel like, is really nicely organized for the most part. We have some buddies in here. But I really like how it looks in here so far. I do want to get some matching baskets so it like all goes together really nice and it's like cohesive. But that is an overview of our living room, entryway, kitchen, dining area. Let's go to the next room. I'm not super proud of how this room looks. There's a lot to do. I have all these shelves. I like how this shelf looks because it's like the books are in rainbow order, but there's just a lot of junk everywhere right now. So still a lot to do. This is the reality of moving. Just things I'm selling, and I have my designer bags, my Valentino and my Gucci bags from my grandma. This desk that we had in our old place actually fits perfectly, so I'm really happy about that. But since there is a vent right there in the middle, I couldn't put the drawers in the middle. I had to put them over to the side and put one of these here. But otherwise, it's like it fit pretty perfectly. This is my old nightstand from my room. I'm gonna be selling it, and same with these cups. I still have these. There's so many things I need to sell and need to list. I want to put our pin board up like next to the window. Here's our beautiful window shutters, Gerald's diploma. He has like a work from home setup here that I just like tuck to the corner when he's not working from home. But he is tomorrow, so I can't wait. Here I have another big mess. This closet is so embarrassing. I wouldn't be surprised if I cut this out. But I have my stuff for like my business up here, all my infusers. And then these are all things that are either listed on Poshmark or I'm going to list, all the clothes. And then these are our picture ledge shelves, and I can't decide if I want to like put them up again or not, or if I want to do something different. And then this side is at least a little more organized, so not too bad, but more clothes that I'm selling or using for DIYs. My dream for this room, I feel like, has changed a little. I want to do like floor to ceiling bookshelves and have like a library sort of feel. Like, I think maybe up to like here or so, I want to have like all covered in bookshelves. But I think in the corner, I want to put like a really cozy armchair so Gerald and I can read together in here. So that's sort of the feel and the vibe I want to go for. But it's like super messy and crazy right now, and all I want is to just like get it under control. So nothing has changed in the bathrooms, so we'll do our room next. Here is our bed. I love our headboard in here. I wasn't sure I wanted to keep this headboard, but I'm so glad I did because I love it. White, fluffy comforter. So we have a king size bed. We have 2 different blankets under there, so that's why it's lumpy. There's not much I can do about that. But this bed is like incredibly creaky. Like if I move during the night, the sound wakes me up. So we definitely want a new frame for this bed. So that's one of the things on our list. But we have these new matching nightstands. Marquita, who did our home cleansing, suggested we keep flowers in our room. So I have these from right by my parents' house in their little like cul-de-sac. They have these purple flowers. They look like lavender, but I don't think they are. I think they're like slightly different. But I've also had really gorgeous hydrangeas that my parents grew themselves. A lot of nice stuff. And I keep some pictures of my dog, keep a couple of crystals, this beautiful embroidered cherry blossom tree that my friend Chelsea made for me. I absolutely love it. It was such a thoughtful gift. This box is where I keep my antidepressants. And I found this secondhand at a Goodwill, and cherry blossoms are like my special symbol with my dog. That's how he like shows up, is he reminds me he's still here by showing me cherry blossoms. So that's why they're so special to me. And we also use this as the ring box in our wedding. We have a lamp in the corner, but ideally I'd like to put in some sconces eventually. I got some angels to watch over us. And then over on Gerald's side, he has this Disney cruise ship thing that my grandpa gave to us. Just a couple little knickknacks. This is like a watch turner. He loves watches, and you like put your watch in here and it'll like spin it for you to keep it like going. I don't really understand how it works, but he loves watches. And I like these nightstands because they just give us a little more space to put stuff, because this is the situation right now. I'm not gonna show my closet yet because I want to do like a whole video about it, but aside from like this dresser here, I mean, I feel like we have actually a lot. We have our nightstands for like pajamas, underwear, things like that. We have this big armoire that I'll probably use somewhere else once the closet's done. And then I moved this, these white drawers I stacked too, that these used to be in our closet at our apartment. So we do have a lot of space, but I don't know. But I have some of our like wedding stuff, this picture I drew of us a long time ago, just some little things. And then of course my vanity that my brother helped me build. Is this Gerald's old nightstand, or just keeping it here for now? All of this up here I feel like could be organized better. We have a Harry Potter sorting hat still in the box that we actually found by a dumpster at our old apartment, so that's kind of cool. So we have this sheer curtain, and it's like a privacy curtain. I was scared to iron it before we put it up because I was scared I'd like melt the mesh. You know how that sometimes happens. So I was hoping it would like sort itself out, but it hasn't. And it works surprisingly well. I was like, okay, everyone can definitely see us through this. So Gerald and I like took turns going outside and looking and seeing like if we could see each other. And like when you're standing like right up by the window, like you can be seen from the outside. But as he like stepped backwards, it was like he put on an invisibility cloak. Like you really cannot see anything. So they're misleading. As sheer as they are, they definitely do provide some nice privacy. But the ultimate star are our blackout curtains. These are like amazing. I don't want to close them all the way, but like the room gets instantly dark when you close it. Like the light comes through on the sides and everything, but it is definitely dark enough to where you could take a nap during the day, get like a really good quality nap. And like I said, our bathrooms, we didn't really change anything. So I'll leave that for another time, because hopefully we'll be doing some cool renovations in there eventually. Just don't know when, because there's so many other things like at the top of my priority list. But I love how our bed looks. I love how our room looks aside from the clothes and the clutter and everything. Yeah, loving it so far, but that's it for now. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at the preliminary version of our house. I love it so far. It just feels so good in here. It's been like such a joyful experience, and I can't wait to like do the closets and everything and the garage makeover. I'm really looking forward to really just making this like our current dream home. You know, this is perfect size, perfect space for who we are right now. It's just Gerald and I, and we're really happy here. So if you've made it this far through the video, since I'm like newly obsessed with plants, let me know your favorite plant that you have. I want to hear what other kind of houseplants there are, since I'm like new to this. And I hope that you are all staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.